Hello, welcome to my channel. When you have a chance, please subscribe and like the video if you enjoy it. As always, I appreciate your time watching. Today, I want to talk to you about how to manage when you start to feel like you're going further away from yourself or further away from the goals you set in order to become a better version of you. In the last video, I shared with you the different questions you can ask yourself in order to bring the awareness that's necessary to self improve. It can be easy to write goals and set a plan for self improvement, but that awareness lives in your mind. Knowing what needs to change doesn't mean your body, emotions, and nervous system are ready to release what's familiar and comfortable. Let's use the example of reflecting after social events. Maybe you're someone who's been craving connections and companionship. When you're finally in a setting to receive that, although you enjoyed 90% of it, what about that 10% that you felt disrespected in certain moments? The parts of you that felt tense, the part that has you going home reflecting on it on a never ending loop. You can desire a social life so much that you prioritize the presence of others over respect. It's like having a connection feels safer than not having one. Although disrespect hurts, abandonment feels worse. These challenging moments will have you rehearsing what you'll do next time, how you'll react when they disrespect you again or make statements to you that you dislike. It's your way of trying to protect yourself in the future. I understand completely because it takes you to the point of trying to reclaim power after it felt taken from you. There's grief in rehearsing. You grieve the version of you that didn't get to speak, for the boundary that arrived too late. Practicing future responses is a way of honoring the part of you that wanted to be seen and defended. But honestly, replaying and healing isn't the same. Doing this keeps the body stuck in the moment where you had no voice. It's like part of you is still trying to fix the past instead of inhabiting the present. You rehearse becoming someone braver and more boundaried while still living as the version who froze. Existing between these two selves can make you feel lost. So, how do we fix all of this? How do you reel yourself back in? Power doesn't come from the perfect sentence you'll say someday. It comes from teaching yourself that you're allowed to pause, to respond imperfectly, or to even leave. Number one is to notice where you are right in the moment. Pay attention to yourself when you begin replaying the moment. Me personally, I tell myself to stop. I'll tell myself, you're doing it again. You're replaying this in your mind. Like, everything's okay. Stop. It's fine. It's going to be okay. Or if I start to have a thought that's irrational, I snap out of it. Hey, stop. You're doing it again. Everything's okay. Look where you are right now. You're at the store. You're in your room. You just got off work. Take it easy. You can say to yourself, I see what I wish had happened. I'm allowed to let this go now. You have to let it go because the alternative is you wasting time You're wasting time replaying these moments and these events when the people from these moments are out living their lives. They don't even remember what they said to you. And that's the sad part about it. Some people don't even remember the offense they caused you. You have to let it go. Point number two is to know that feelings settle when they're felt, not when they're solved. Shift from what should I have done to what do I feel? Feel your feelings. If you have to cry, just cry. You're trying so hard to hold all of your emotions in. Why? You walk around tense. You walk around with all that pressure on your chest. What are you proving? If you have to cry, just cry. Let it go. Feel whatever you need to feel. The last way to reel yourself back in is to offer yourself one small act of loyalty. I don't want to continue to stay in a conversation or in interactions just because I don't want to come off hard to get along with or problematic. For me, when it starts to get uncomfortable, when I start to feel weird, I'm going to express that I have no further input to the interaction, or I will step away from the conversation. Improving yourself is about knowing what's good for you, what's right for you, and staying in some of these conversations is just not healthy. These ways are not to suggest that it didn't matter or that you should force yourself to let it go. I understand how hard it is. What's most important of all of this is that you matter more than to relive these situations. Coming back to yourself isn't about mastery of the moment, it's about choosing the present over replaying the past. Trust that your quiet return is already an act of strength.